Welcome to episode number 19 of this Vinny J NHL 22 Be A Pro series. And today, I'm obviously playing my Vinny J NHL 22 Be A Pro series, episode number 19, like it says in the title, and like it says in the title, and like I said 20 seconds ago. And like it says in the title also, it is Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. As the last episode was Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final, with the Flyers up 3-1. But the Kraken faced an elimination, won Game 5 on home ice in Seattle, 6-4, and now we're only down 3-2 to the Flyers. But Game 6 is in Philly, but if we can win Game 6, Game 7 will be on home ice. So Game 6 is in Philadelphia, and then Game 7, if there is one, is back in Seattle. So if the Kraken win Game 6, they'll force a winner take on Game 7 back on home ice in Seattle. As we're trying to come back down 3-1, we're that's a third of the way there. We needed 3 wins. We got 1 of them. We still need 2 more. But like I said in the last episode, we just gotta take it game by game here. I played all 23 games here in the playoffs. Kraken are 14-9. I have 15 goals, 26 assists, and 41 points. I'm at 81 overall. If we do win the Stanley Cup, I'll probably win the Conn Smythe Trophy, which goes to the playoff MVP. That's only if we win the Stanley Cup, though, because the playoff MVP is always on the team that wins the Stanley Cup. So, yeah, we're 14-9. The Flyers are 15-10. So we've played the same amount of. No, we haven't. We haven't played the same amount of games, but we're 14-9. They're 15-10 in the playoffs. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the schedule, I guess, because games 1 and 5 are on camera, while games 2, 3, and 4 were all off camera. We won game 1, lost games 2, 3, and 4, but then won game 5. I just said 6-4 on home ice, and now game 6 is in Philly, and then game 7, if there is one, is back in Seattle. We're the best team in the NHL points-wise, so we had the most points in the NHL, so we won the President's Trophy. And the Flyers had 100 points on the year, and they were 4th in the Eastern Conference, while the Kraken, like I said, had the most points in the NHL at like 120 or something. It was something around there. I know they had the most points in the NHL, and the Flyers were 4th in the Eastern Conference with 100 points, which is still pretty good. So, yeah. Game 6 is on June 16th, 2022, which in real life was like 6 months ago. But either way, let's get into Game 6 right now. The way down Game 6 here on June 16th, 2022, in Philly. Remember, this team has Sean Couturier, Ivan Provorov, and they still have Claude Giroux. They have a better offense and defense than us, the Flyers do, but we have a better goalie. Settings are the same way they've been the settings are the same way they have been for the entirety of the series. Style Churchill in 5 minutes, Joe Pro, on ice Turner adaptive. Let's get in the Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Right now, Kraken at Flyers. With the Flyers 1 win away from winning the Stanley Cup, but the Kraken are 1 win away from forcing a Game 7 back in Seattle. Let's watch the presentation. James Cybulski, Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final here at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here at Wells Fargo Center, we're on your way. Here at Wells Fargo Center in Philly, as we're on your way in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final, and I lost the puck. As we're on your way in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final, here at Wells Fargo Center. And that's a great start. Well, for the Flyers, as Couturier scores like a minute in. off the post and in. It's 10th goal of the playoffs, and the Flyers strike first in Game 6. It's kind of my fault. I kind of drifted too far to the right, as they scored exactly 1 minute into the game, assisted by Giroux. And that's a not great start for the Flyers. What kind of pass was that, dude? And Chicharito just got absolutely demolished by Giordano, our captain. And now I'm coming back the other way, ahead of State, and now Giordano's got it in the neutral zone. And I got between the Flyers player and the boards, and I just got killed. And I thought I was injured for a second, but thankfully I wasn't. And that was a good hit. I don't know what that was. Here's Yanni Dord, or now Vinny J. Got it over to Eberle, but he missed it, and then it was offside. Vinny J, 41 points, leads his team in points here in the playoffs. So 41 points or 23 games, it's pretty good. Here we go. And looks like we're on a power play. 2-minute minor for hooking on Canetti. So yeah, 1:10 to go on that power play. Here comes Eberle, right in. I don't know why he just didn't do anything and lost it. 1 minute to go on the power play. 15:20 to go in the period. So I only sat for about 2 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. And I tapped the puck out of all that. And a center and pass. Oh, got through, but then it was sent back across. Hart made the save, though. Top 10 in goals. I'm second on that list. Eberle's first, but it didn't highlight our names because it was highlighting Flyers players. 40 seconds to go on the power play. And off the tie-up, Flyers did it and cleared it all the way down. Come on. 30 seconds on the power play. Come on, let's get one. Here's Eberle to me, and I got blocked by, it might have been my own teammate, and they clear it. 15 seconds. We might have time for one more rush before Canetti gets back into play. 5 seconds. Here's Giordano, our captain, over to me, and blocker save Hart. At the 5-on-5 here. Here's Eberle. Oh man, he lost it in front of the net. As we're 6 minutes in the game, sets 1-0 Philly. And Charrier right to the slot, and they score. Fabry 2-0. Dude, like, I don't get why no one else is there. Intendedly the left win or right win. I'm one of the wins. I'm not even the center, and they scored 6:40 or 8:46 to go, or 8:47 to go in the first period. 2-0 Philly. Well, come on, guys. Still plenty of game to go. Off the top, we got it, or I got it. Right up the dud. Oh, I sent it, but I got the shot through between two defenders, but right to Hart. Top 10. There's a lot of Flyers players in the top 10 for plus minus, but obviously they've played a lot of games because they're 15-10. And we win the draw. Back to me. And now to me. And a shot. Oh, Hart got over. Right side was open, but he got over and chest save. Top 10 in hits. I'm first with 89. I saw Adam Larson's on there and someone else was on there too. Here we go. Come on. I'm at right wing right now. We won the draw. No, I'm at left wing. I thought it was a. Here's a shot. Got through, and that's a power play for us. Yes. It's just, yeah, and it calls interference. He was hitting him. Gardner was hitting a Kraken player without the puck. There we go. Power play. Chance to get back within one. We're open with one shot and a one-timer. Oh, he was right there. That was a rocket by Eberle, though. So I have a -2 for plus minus because I was on the ice for both Flyers goals. Here we go. First second power play of the game. I'm at right wing. We lose the face-off, bat the Ristolainen, and clear it all the way down. I don't get why our goalie never comes out to play it, but the other goalie always does. It's kind of weird. Here we go. Here's Eberle. I'm trailing. Go to the other side. The left side is like open more than the right side, and the left side is his blocker side. Here we go. Still 134 on the power play. Come on, win it, Dord. And Dord does not win it, and Provorov clears it all the way down to our goal line, which Their goalie always comes out to play. Our goalie never does, though. I don't know why, but it's weird. It is weird. Back the other way, one-timer. Standing up was hard. He just read that pass, and he stopped it. That Eberle again. Come on. I mean, there's still 6:49 to go in the first, and we're only down 2-0, so still over 2 periods to play here. And Eberle just hit as he shot it, and he lost it, and a shot, or a clearing attempt by the Flyers ended up in the bench. So the faceoff should still be in their zone. It is. Here we go. 1:10 to go on the power play. Come on. Come on, boys. And off the tie-up, we lose it, but they don't get the putt out. That shot is blocked. And now a one-timer. Oh, how did I not get that? It was right there. It cleared down by Philly. Was it a chance for Seattle? But wasn't meant to be. Here we go. Bain pass to Vinny J. To Eberle. And he just shot it right into his shin. And I don't know what that was. It went all the way back down. Come on, guys. Get a goal, dude. Come on. Here's Eberle again. And he cannot get through there. Risked the line, and I just destroyed it. How is that a penalty? Oh, that wasn't on me. It was on Eberle. It was a slash on Eberle. I thought it was on me. I just slashed him by Eberle. Now it's 4-on-4. Which might be a little better for us. 4-on-4 for 17 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 power play for Philly. For what? A minute and something. Here we go. And I just set the puck away, and I just tripped Ryan Ellis. So now it's a 4-on-3 power play for Philly. Great. Just great, but also that's great. So now the 4-on-3 power play for Philly, and they did not score. 3:45 they on the first. 2-0 Philly still. Are they on the power play? Oh, they know. Looks like it's about to even strength. And a shot that was deflected by I think a Philly player, but stopped by Hart. Top 10 in penalty minutes on first, which is not a good thing. And I'm still out there. Come on, let's get one before the period ends here. 3:05 to go. Let's get it. I'm at left one now. And I'll have to face off when we did it. Oh, Hart. Should have blocker side instead of glove side. But I thought I did it by his glove, but nope. There we go. There's the Flyers. Didn't miss anything. Flyers mascot was behind the boards there. Here we go. And a shot. Oh, I won't blocker side, but stopped by Hart. And I just destroyed that guy. The Flyers still down at 2 minutes to go. Come on, where in the world? Just let him walk right in, dude. I mean, here we go. There's Giordano. 1:40 to go. Here's our captain. And I somehow got the puck out of that. Oh, it's blocked. Side was open, but it was blocked by a Flyers like skater. 50 seconds. Come on. Pressure him. And how is he so open? I mean, and now a shot. Oh, punched out of the air by Dreeder. Come on, get it out of there, dude. And now pass all the way up to Eberle. He missed the pass, and that's going to be the end of the first period. 2-0 Flyers. Well, we're only down 2-0, but we had our chances in the first period. But we just couldn't. I mean, we outshot them 17-13, but we didn't score. Let's get into the second period right away here. 2-0 Flyers. So we need to turn it around right now, because if we lose this game, this series and the season is over. They're both over. Here we go, and we win the opening draw of period number 2. Down 2-0. And Eberle, that's an elbow, ref! That's a dirty. And now right to the slot, Giroux missed the net. That was lucky. And just sit down, dude. But then Eberle, how do you not get that putt, dude? What they did in it is, I believe it was Larson. Here's Gord, who somehow survived that first hit. Pass it to me, and a shot. How does that not go in? How did I get the putt? I went right over it. Man, wide open net, but he got it with the blocker. How did he get through 2 guys? One was me. And now backdoor feed score. What are you doing? It's Voracek. 3-0. I mean, how would you let that feed go through? Now it's a touchdown on Tatu as well. We're down 3-0. We have to pull off a comeback to even force a Game 7 here. Yeah, we died at bad in the stand now, or this, like I said, series and season are both over. We need a score now. My team can't score, and our team also can't play defense, so it's fun. Here we go. That was assisted by Kachuria, and actually Hart assisted on it. Someone actually stepped up and threw a body into someone. Here's Gord. Let's get one back right now. Or just decide to just skate right in and lose it. I mean, the AI is so dumb. Come on, here's Voracek. And I just destroyed him. And how does he get that out of all that? Here we go. Here's Gord with me. And a shot. Oh, love save Hart. 14:50 they go in the second. And I'm probably not off the ice. And I am. Come on. Maybe the second or third line can get us on the board, maybe. No. 10-12 they go in the second. So we're halfway through game 6. Still down 3-0. We gotta get at least one before this third period, because coming back down 3-0 in one period is gonna be hard. So we gotta get at least one here in the final 10 minutes of the second. And oh, I thought we were gonna turn it over there. Here's Stahl. Come on. Here's Corey Perry. Oh, I thought that was gonna go in. It went over the net. Here's Gord. What is that? I might have hit the putt accidentally off of him. Here's Eberle. I mean, and he just got clobbered. Intercepted by Eberle as Eberle stopped up after that hit. Pass it to me. And a shot! Oh, he might have got a piece of it, or it was sent wide. Here we go. I kept it in. And a shot! Oh, darn it, dude. I went right in. And a goal by Yanni Gord. Let's go. 14 to the playoffs for Gord. And we're on the board. That rhymed. As we're on the board, finally we beat Carter Hart. That was a snipe by Gord. 2 more of those. It'll be a tight game. 1 down, 2 to go. 7-12 to go in the second, and we're only down 2. Assisted by Eberle and Vinny J, as they did the second assist. But we got no more goals given up. What a hit! That's a penalty, ref! And here's Eberle. Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, he passed it out. I should get off the ice right now, because if I get hit with yellow bars, I might get injured. Come on. Why am I not getting off the ice? Oh, it was the other door. That's why. So, here we go. Go to power play. 5-on-3 power play, too. Oh my goodness, this is our golden chance. 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. What the heck? I think that was a pass to me, but I missed it. Right when I came off the bench. Oh my, 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. But faceoffs in there is our zone because of the icing. Kind of my fault. It was my fault. Of course, we lose a faceoff. Get poked by me. Pass it up! And then we want to break away! And oh, that's close. And a one-timer. Oh, Hart made the save. Oh, he passed out. Score! Gord! As Hart passed it out, and he will regret. Or Hart passed it out, and he'll regret that. Or Hart passed it out, and he'll regret it. Obviously, Gord's got his second goal of the game as he passed it right to Yanni Gord. And that's a gift. 3-2, and we're still in the power play. 5-on-4 now for a minute. I don't know. Now we lose the face-off. Unassisted. And now it's 3-2. 5-on-4 for a minute 20. 4 minutes to go in the second. We're within 1. Thanks to 2 goals by Yanni Gord. Come on. Just don't. There's Gord. A little bit of a hat trick. That worked. But we're within 1 now. That's a shoot. And that face-off should be in their zone, because that one straight out of play. No delay of game as it went into the bench. Yeah, it's in their zone. Here we go. As yeah, Hart gave it right to Gord, and he'll obviously regret that. And we lose a face-off. We're 1 for 3 with 8 shots in the power play. Here we go. Dort has both goals for Seattle. Come on, let's get another one. 50 seconds to go on the power play. And of course, I don't know what Eberle's even doing here. Oh, I just got killed. And oh, that was a good shot by someone. And it's sent all the way down. 35 seconds to go on the power play. I gotta watch him. Energy bar's yellow. I did a bit hit. I might be injured here. Here we go. And now, oh, he lost the puck. Gord! Oh, what a shot, but stopped. Oh, keep it in. Oh, I couldn't keep it in. Appleton couldn't keep it in. And Stahl's got it. He dumps it down. 10 seconds to go on the power play. I probably died off the ice here. Come on. So let's say, yeah, we don't get the set. We don't score here on this power play. Oh, he passed it back. Score! Eberle tie game. What a pass by Vinny J. And we've come all the way back from 3-0 to 3-3. That was after the power play expired, but it's still a goal. That's all that matters. As I passed, Gore was literally on top of Eberle, but Eberle was able to get the pass and shoot it blocker side on Hart. Second assist of the game for Vinny J. And we're tied at 3. And it's now 4-3 Seattle as Cal Yarncroke scored the fourth goal, and we're up 4-3 after 2 periods. From a 3-0 deficit to a 4-3 lead. And to 4-3 Seattle. What a turn of events. We turned it around, that's for sure. Coach should have talked to me. I mean, don't give up. That was a challenge. Well, we didn't give up. We're up by 1 now. From being down 3 to being up by 1. But the job is not done yet. This game is nowhere close to over. There's 20 minutes left. Gord has 2 goals. Eberle has 1. Cal Yarncroke has the other. I have 2 assists. We scored 4 goals in that period. In the final 10 minutes of the period. We're out shooting them 36-21. Out hitting them 15-7. We're 1 for 4 on the power play. They're 0 for 3. I don't play in the penalty kill, by the way. And time of attack, we have about a minute and a half more. Let's get into the third period here in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Right now, Kraken up by 1. I'm actually nervous now. I was nervous when we were down 3-0. I'm even more nervous now that we're up by 1, which kind of sounds weird, but I actually am. Here we go. Third period, we lose the face-off off the tie-up. And it's dumped down by Philly, and that looks like it hit the glass out of play, so the puck is out of play. Our goalie is Chris Streeter, their goaltender, or our goalie is Chris Streeter, their goalie is Carter Hart. The team also has Tomas Hertl, Corey Perry, Claude Giroux, Voracek, and that was kind of my fault. I was out of that time was my fault. I was out of position, but they didn't come back to haunt us yet. That's an elbow, dude, or something. Here's Gord. Back to, oh, I lost the puck. In front. Oh, hit it the side of his glove. That almost went in. He almost like sloop at me, dude. And out of all this, I still have the puck. Eberle almost got my own way, and then I just passed it right to Claude Giroux accidentally. I meant to pass it to Giordano, but that was intercepted by Yanni Gord. 3 minutes into the third, we're up by 1. And now, oh, Gord just got sandwiched. Now Provorov. Pass it my state. Here's Giroux. And a shot. Stopped by Dreeder. And saved by Dreeder. Here we go. And here's Ellis. And now a one-timer. Stopped by Dreeder. He passes it out. That was a mistake, dude. I didn't call for that. He passed it out. Just did it out. I died off the ice. I just bumped that guy. But I'm off the ice. I made sure. Because if I take a hit with yellow bars or red bars or no bars, I could get injured. That would be unfortunate. In this kind of game, it's now a 4-4 game. I'm not sure who scored that fourth goal for Philly. 8:23 to go, and it's a 4-4 game. Now I'm more nervous. 4-4, 8:23 to go. It's major break here. Our season on the line. And the series on the line. Here we go. And blocked. Not out, though. Gord, or I just kind of hit. Oh, good break up. Vinny J right up the center of the ice. And I got blocked. Got it back! Oh. Gord led for the hat trick. I somehow got the puck out of all that. Oh, blocker save. Oh! Thought he could put that in. But he couldn't. 6:23 to go. 4-4. That was close. That was right up against the left post. Here we go. Sits 23 to down the third, and Dame sits tied at 4. And we lose a face-off. Up ahead to Netney. 6 minutes. And that got blocked. Come on, what the heck was that? Tipped it out. I tipped it out to the wrong team. Oh my goodness, that was close. I just destroyed that guy against the boards. Didn't miss anything. We have the puck in the neutral zone. 4:41 to go. Here we go. And Larson just lost the puck. Now, I believe this is Hurdle. 4 minutes. He just got killed at the blue line when he dumped it in. Up ahead, Vinny J in the middle of the ice. And, oh, I almost got that through to Eberle. Trying to pin the needle. This guy's dead. Oh, I got him. Barely, but I can't get back here. One-timer stop by Drieger. Throws it out. I'm taking up the ice here. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was injured. Oh, my. That's why I can't take those hits. And there's 2 minutes left. I'm praying that we get the overtime. We're going to overtime in Game 6. Oh, my. I thought I was injured. But then I thankfully popped up. I am thankful I was not injured on that play. Yeah, we're out shooting at 43-30. Flyers scored the only goal of the third period. I'm not sure he even scored it. I think it might have been Couturier. I don't think it was Couturier though. I didn't look on the active tracker here. But I should be starting overtime, and then obviously I'll watch overtime for the time of overtime when I'm not playing. Yeah, goals. Let's say a goal with 11:10 to go in the third. It was by Hayes on Drieger. So that was when I was off the ice, obviously. Let's get into overtime, sudden death overtime here in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. If we score the next goal, we force a winner take, or if we score the next goal, we force a winner take on Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final back in Seattle. That's if the Kraken score the next goal. If the Flyers score the next goal, the Flyers win the Stanley Cup. Here we go, overtime, sudden death overtime here in Game 6, tied at 4. Here we go. Will we have a Stanley Cup winner tonight, or will we have a Game 7? Well, hopefully it's a Game 7. Here we go. We're on your way in sudden death overtime. Up ahead. Who will be the hero? And over to Vinny J. Oh, I got picked off. As everybody tried to feed me here. Come on. A one-timer stop by Drieger. Don't pass it out. Do not pass it out. Passed it out twice in this game. Both times I didn't call for it or anything. Here we go. 9:03 to go, or 19:03 to go in overtime. Here we go. Remember, no shootouts here in the playoffs. Here we go. Off the tie-up, we lose the face-off. And, oh, stop. Go, Eberle, go. Feed me. Oh, trying to do too much. What a hit. Get the punt. Oh. Here we got 2 assists in this game. To poach. To play. Dord. Here we go. Over. Eberle. Put it in. Oh my goodness. Hart keeps the game alive. Dord looking for a hat trick here. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Pass it. Go. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I still had it, but I just ran in the door with the puck, or ran in the Hart with the puck, and Hart covers. I'm still on the ice. Over 4 minutes into overtime. I still have green bars. We win the draw. Vinny J! Oh, how did I not put that in? And that was center and pass. Eberle backhand stopped. That right side was wide open. And now I just destroyed someone in the corner, but the Flyers did it out of all that. Oh my goodness. I thought I won that day. Come on. Guard! What are you doing, dude? Oh, ref! And I'm injured in overtime. No way! And Mark Giordano, our captain, is fighting while I lay literally holding my left knee in front of the penalty box. With 13:54 going overtime. And And, of course, the Flyers player beats our captain, Giordano. I'm laying dead by the penalty box. And the Flyers player can't even go in because I'm blocked in the door. And that was Couturier who won against Giordano. And literally that could be it for the season and the series if we lose this game. It will be. And, of course, I'm out for the rest of the game. Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to watch the rest of the game, no matter how long it goes. Here we go. We're about to lose it right now. What a hit! But there was no additional penalties on that play. Here we go. Let's win it for me. Gord! Come on. If we win, we force a Game 7. Here we go. Center it! Center it! What the heck was that? Come out and play it! I don't get why our goalies never come out to play it. Go! Gord! Up ahead to Tar, who took my voice. That's an elbow! I saw his elbow come up! The Flyers player, that is. How is that not an elbow? Hit him! We're gonna lose this game, and I'm gonna... Come on, go! Possibility of 2-on-1. Go! Go! What the heck was that? Oh, how did that not go in? As we're past the halfway point of overtime. Remember, it's continuous overtimes here in the playoffs. And oh, glove save. Don't pass it out. Glove save by Dreeder. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, dude. It's ridiculous how that happened. That hit I had was so dirty. And even if it is, I don't think my energy bar was even that low. And even if it was, that should have been a dirty hit and there should have been a power play for us. How did that not go in, dude? Go! 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 Center it! Oh! Put it in, dude! Put it in! And now Larson ran right into him, dude! What are you doing, dude? Hit him! Oh, what a hit, but the Flyers still have it. That's a massive hit. Come on, this is Tanev. Tanev, just go forward! Here's Appleton. Guys on like the third line. Oh! Put it in! Yes! Armia! And we're going to Game 7! Let's go! With 5:44 to go in overtime. And we'll see you in Game 7 as we win 5-4 in overtime. Armia, who's on like the third or fourth line, shot, I believe, short side, which is blocker side, or in this case it was blocker side, of Carter Hart, as he snuck it in blocker side on Hart, between Hart, as the shot was between Carter Hart, the Flyers goalie, and the right post, or the left post, as the shot was between Carter Hart, the Flyers goalie, and the left post, as Yoel Armia is the hero, and we'll see you in Game 7. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I still got injured. And of course it had to be in overtime of Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. It better not be in overtime in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. If that was the case, I would be sad. But obviously if that was the case and we ended up winning the Stanley Cup, I would be happy. That was what I wanted to see. Now that they're... Coach, we just won in overtime in Game 6 to force a Game 7, so it's not like he's mad at me, so I got plus for management, teammate, and primary line score, but the way he's wording, or the way he's talking to me is acting like we just didn't win the game in overtime. That was what I wanted to see. Now that we're playing well in their zone, let's bury one. Coach, we just won the game. And we were down 3-0 and came back to win 5-4. Yeah, thanks, Coach. Like, the way he just put it, like, let's bury one. The game is over, Coach. And we won in overtime. Came back down 3-0 to win the game 5-4. I mean, what story of perseverance. As Eberle, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 hits is the third star. First star would probably be Armia, you would think. 3-0 deficit, turned into a 4-3 lead. Then it was tied 4-4, and then we won at 5-4 in overtime. Gord's the second star, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 2 hits. I'm not sure. The first star might be me, or it might be Armia. President Gord wasn't the first star with his 2 goals. And the first star actually is Sean Couturier of the Flyers, who had 1 goal, 2 assists, and 2 hits. Why the heck is he the first star? It should have been the opposite. He should have been the second, while Gord was the first. Gord had 2 goals, and he was on the winning team. It's not like the first star of the game can't be on the losing team, but he only had 1 goal and 2 assists and 2 hits. Gord, who was on the winning team, had 2 goals. Couturier only had 1. Couturier should be the second star, while Gord should have been the first star. So I wasn't a star. I did have 2 assists, though. Took 1 for the team. Got injured in overtime in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. But Yoel Armia, who's, like I said, on the 3rd or 4th line, wins it in overtime with I believe 5:44 to go in overtime. Like I said, there's the game-winning goal right there. Just played it right there. I believe so. Yeah, Yoel Armia, game-winning goal in overtime to force a Game 7 back in Seattle, as he won it with, I believe there was 5:44 to go in overtime. Gord had 2 goals. Eberle had 1 goal. Gord had 2 goals. Eberle had 1 goal. Jarnkrok had another goal, which would be a total of 4 goals, and obviously Yoel Armia had the game-winning goal in overtime to force a Game 7 back in Seattle 2 nights from now in this game. As next episode of the series will be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final against the Flyers on home ice. Oh my, I had a heart attack. What made it worse is me getting injured in overtime. I can't believe that happened. And literally, it looked like a dirty hit. Like, it looked like a charge, an elbow. If I would do that, they would call a charge, an elbow, and possibly throw me out of the game. But in this case, they don't call anything. And then Giordano stood up for me and fought Couturier, but Couturier won. But bottom line is, yes, I did get injured in overtime here in Game 6, but bottom line is, we won the game. Thankfully. Thankfully, we won after I got injured in overtime. Armia's the hero. I got 2 assists here in Game 6, and we're going to a Game 7. We were down 3-1, but now the series is all tied at 3, and whoever wins Game 7 will obviously win the Stanley Cup. And like I said in the next episode of this series, will be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. And that will be the last episode of this series. So there will be 1 more episode in this series, and that 1 episode, which will be the next episode, or there will be 1 more episode here in this series, and that 1 episode will be the next episode of this series, and that episode will be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. So episode number 20 of this series will be episode number 20 of this series, which will be the next episode of the series, will be the last episode of the series, and it will be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Flyers, Kraken in Seattle. What a game. What a game. I just cannot believe we actually won that game. We were down 3-0, and we came back to win 5-4 in overtime. What a game. We scored 4 in the second period, and then obviously 1 in overtime, which was a game-winning goal in overtime by Yoel Armia. I'll do the closing it in the next clip, because this clip's about to end. So I'll see you on the other side. What a game. Can't stop saying that. What a game. And like I said, the closing will be in the like I said at the end of the last clip. In this clip, I'll be doing the closing. As the next episode of the series, which will be the last episode of the series, will be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Philadelphia Flyers, Seattle Kraken, with Game 7 being at Planet Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington, which obviously Washington State, obviously. But yeah, Game 7 will be at Planet Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington. Okay, that's time for the closing. No board. If that's episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 20 of this Vinny J NHL 22 Be a Pro series. See you in episode number 20. And eat a lot of bacon and go Kraken, and I'll see you in Game 7.